I want to talk about giving it your best. In terms of contribution, what you're able to give to the world and to the day, I'm recently noticing that as I'm, freeing myself of addiction, I can actually start having space in the day and putting things in the day and really evaluating the day and looking at the day and seeing how I can improve it or how it's going, and really evaluate it and determine whether I gave my best. And lately I've been giving my best every day. And I remember during addiction, there was this fog where I felt like I couldn't really evaluate things, and it was just, I couldn't give my best. I remember not being able to know what my best was, to evaluate my best, or, really not understanding what my best was, because I really wasn't putting that much of an effort. I was so busy on the highs and the lows, I really wasn't putting an effort into contribution. I was really focused on my own life and trying to get it together. So I was like, how can I help somebody regulate their own lives, or, actually give somebody advice, or, offer some type of contribution to somebody else if my life is in disarray. And I felt like, man, it was just really in disarray. And lately I've just been able to manage it, man. It feels so good to be able to look at your life and to be able to touch all the areas and manage them and, orchestrate them and put forth some effort into improving every single area. So, man, I'm very grateful. And I'm really giving my best, and that feels great. And when I think about it, all the people I appreciate and love, I know that they gave it their all and their best. I can tell it. My favorite performer was Michael Jackson, ever. My favorite artist, musician is Michael Jackson. And I can always tell when I see him, like he's giving it his all, man. Like, I think one of his performances, man, mostly all of his performances were just mind-blowing. When I'm watching him on TV, I actually never had a chance to go visit him in concert, but the videos I'm seeing on, MTV or VH1, I'm seeing people getting carted off in like stretchers. I'm like, man, they passed out because his performances were so great. And, I think he just left it all out on the stage. And it's beautiful to see, man. It really is inspiring. And, I appreciate it so much. And even when I'm watching sports, I'm like, man, if I see a team and that team is not as talented and is just not as good as the other team they're playing, and they get outplayed, but they didn't get out hustled, they got outplayed because they're a better team, I can really respect the team that got outplayed. And then, that team gave it all, like if they left it all on the court, that's what they call it, leaving it all on the court. If they left it all on the court, I can respect that and appreciate it a lot more than somebody who's just going through the motions. And, I was thinking about that too, like, man, those people that left it all on the court and that really prepared, preparation is, I believe, a part of being your best. And preparation and planning and execution is all a part of being your best. And yeah, I just really appreciate when I see people giving their best, and it really makes me appreciate and connect with them. Even in my own performances, like when I do open mics, I remember at the beginning when I was just not very good, the feedback I kept getting was, you're too much in your head. You really need to let it all out and leave it all on the stage. And, just get out of your head. As long as you've prepared enough and you've planned enough, you just got to let it all out when it's performance time. And, that kind of shifted me to a better place as far as performing. And, just being vulnerable and leaving it all out on the court, or leaving it out on the stage, or leaving it out on the field, or wherever you're leaving it out at. Make sure to give it your best and your all. And, I'm noticing that as I keep progressing, my best keeps getting better. As I keep pushing forward, as I keep pushing when I don't want to push, but I keep pushing, my best keeps getting better. So That's all I wanted to say today. Just encourage you to give it your best and evaluate the day after you've lived the day. Evaluate it and see if you gave it your best, and if you didn't, you have today. Just take it day by day. You only have one day at a time. You only have one moment at a time. You're really living a consecutive series of moments. You only have this moment. That's all you have. You don't have the future. You don't have the past. You just have this moment. And all you can do is do what you can in this moment. And then these moments turn into days, and the days turn into weeks, and the weeks turn into months and years and so on. So just do your best in this moment, and you'll string together a lot of moments where you feel like, man, I really did my best. And with that being said, I'll see you tomorrow.